Andariki namaskaram. Let us start today's Telugu speaking practice session. In today's session, I'm going to explain some of the short sentences, like the title I put like this, short sentences using the most commonly used words. So I will explain commonly used sentence structures using this verb ask. Okay, then later on I will also tell you the meanings, or you can also find from dictionary or some other source, or if you want to practice with some other verbs. Okay, then apply the same kind of sentence structure for the new verbs what you are going to learn in the future. Okay, so ask means adugu. This can be in verb in base form or imperative. In both modes, it sounds same. Okay. Let me write a simple, very simple sentence, like in a past tense form. For example, if I want to write, I asked, this is past tense. Okay. Let us ask our participants to try to translate. Can anyone try to translate this meaning on the Zoom call? Please unmute and speak.
నేను is hard.
Okay.
నేను అడుగుతాను.
Okay. నేను అడుగుతాను is like a simple future, like future tense, and so I will write here, but I will change the meaning here. Okay, నేను అడుగుతాను, I will ask or I ask. This is the meaning for this. But for I asked,
Okay.
somebody
నేను అడిగాను.
నేను
అడిగాను.
Okay, yes, correct. నేను అడిగాను. Yes, correct. Okay. Okay, now let's move to the like continuous tense. I am asked. Okay, can you try again? I am asking. So I need to write here. I am asking.
నేను అడుగుతూ ఉన్నాను.
Yes, correct. నేను అడుగుతూ ఉన్నాను. Okay, now let's move. This one future tense I already mentioned. So for example, if you want to say like negative, I didn't ask. Can you try? Anyone can try on the Zoom call. Please unmute and speak if you want to say.
నేను అడగలేదు.
Yes. నేను అడగలేదు. నేను అడగలేదు. Praveen garu, I just want to check. Do you see the screen, what I am typing, and also do you hear my voice clearly without any interruption?
అవునండి.
Okay. Let me know if there is any problem with voice and statements, so I will fix it immediately. So because it is live, so others also they will listen clearly. Okay. So I didn't ask. Nenu adagaledu. Okay. Then this one also we will convert into negative form. I am not asking. I am not asking. So can anyone try to translate this one?
నేను అడగడం లేదు.
In your pronunciation, I could hear like adagadam, but it is adagadam, da, as in donkey. Adagadam ledu. Can you say it again?
నేను అడగడం లేదు.
Yes, correct. Okay. So let's see the negative form of the future tense. I will not ask or I won't ask. Okay, can somebody try? శాంతి గారు మీరు కూడా ప్రయత్నించవచ్చు. యూ కెన్ ఆల్సో ట్రై టు ట్రాన్స్లేట్ శాంతి గారు ఇఫ్ యు నో. ఓకే, లెట్ మీ
నేను అడగ
చెప్పండి ప్రవీంద్ర గారు ప్లీజ్. Tell me again. నేను
అడగాను.
అడిగాను.
అడిగాను.
Adiganu, this is past tense. But when we
అడిగాను.
come to this, it sounds like adaganu. Adaganu.
అడగను.
Adaganu. Okay, adaganu. Okay. So now we learned these 7, like 6 sentences. Okay. Later on, first I will give you the meanings for the. I have selected here some of the other verbs also, commonly used verbs. Later on, you can also add a new verbs. So we will list here so you can practice easily. So I will write the meanings of these verbs. Okay. So you try
Sir?
to.
Sir,
Yes.
it is I will not ask. So Nenu adaganu, where is negative? I will not ask.
Yes, I will not ask. Nenu adaganu. Yes, it is correct.
Okay.
What's your doubt? I didn't get you.
Nothing.
I think
Okay.
she's asking like in the previous sentence when not is we are using not, we are using ledu. But in this sentence, not is there, but we are not using the word ledu. Might be that's a doubt.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, in future tense, we don't use that ledu combination. It is just adaganu, like always ends with like tinanu, vellanu, ranu, chadavanu, like that. In future tense, okay? For the past tense and the present continuous tense, we use like ledu ending. So that you can remember, okay? So now I will give you the meanings for the other verbs, but we are going to
Praveen garu?
focus only. Chepandi.
We're going to only focus on the one pronoun I for this exercise.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, for the other verbs, I will not make sentence, Sandy. The learners will practice like homework, okay? They will apply the same structures. Then in the coming sessions, they can present, okay? I'm going to give only meanings because if they know the meaning, they can apply in the same style. But in these sessions, we are going to, yeah.
So the other pronouns will we not practice here, or should we practice on our own?
We will practice also. We will practice some of the. I'm going to give many structures also using this word ask. So we will put in that structure, we will cover other pronouns also. Okay. But just for practice purpose, I will give the meaning, then I will stop this reading this meanings part. Then we will move to the other sentences using the verb ask. Okay. So,
let's see if any of the learners know these verbs, Praveen garu, before you tell us them.
Okay.
Yes, give them the
Okay.
opportunity.
Can somebody tell me the meaning of read?
Chaduvu.
Yes, you are right. Chaduvu. Yes. Right.
Rai. Rai. Right.
Vrayi. Actually, vrayi. This is imperative form. Okay. Vrayu. Vrayu. This is verb in base form. Okay. If it is same, I will not mention like this, so you can understand. So chaduvu, if I don't mention, it can be same in verb in base form as well as imperative form. Okay. So vrayu, this one we just use for conjugation purpose only, but vrayi like imperative. Write this. Idi vrayi. Okay. Sing.
Padu.
Padu, yes. Eat.
Tinnanu.
Tinu. Just
Tinu.
tinu. Go.
Vellu.
Yes, correct. Buy.
Konnu.
No need to emphasize it. It's just konu. Konu. You can repeat after me.
Konu.
Konu, yes. Come.
Vachu.
Yeah. Vachu, this is the verb in base form. This can be used only for conjugation and learning purpose as a meaning only, but like this, we don't use in sentences. In sentences, we use it differently, but you can conjugate later using the same style what we are doing here. For example, adiganu becomes vachanu when we use the vachu verb. Okay, this is verb in base form. Other one, like imperative, ra. This is imperative. For example, if you want to say come here, you can say ra. Then there is another meaning also, ravadam. This form also we use most. This is like gerund form. Okay, these are the meanings for come. Okay. Now drink. Can you try the meaning?
Tragu.
Ragu.
Yes, tagu, but the sound, that raw sound can be skipped. You can say tagu also in spoken Telugu, it's okay. But the correct meaning is tragu. For easy pronunciation purpose, people just say like tagu only. Okay, send.
Pampu.
Pampu or pampinchu, both pampu or pampinchu. Okay. So now I mentioned these meanings only for your practice purpose. When you're doing homework, okay, make the sentences in these structures. For example, let's take I wrote, like I am writing, all those sentences, apply these styles, okay, and put them in the comment section of this YouTube video. I will make the correction, so you will know the correct meaning. Okay. Okay. Now, or in the next session, you can present. If you are going to attend the Zoom session, you can just read those sentences. So I will make the corrections. Okay. If you are not attending the Zoom session, you can put in the YouTube comment section. Okay, your homework. So whatever you are learning, if you are just listening and not using or not practicing, you cannot memorize. So better to do homework and practice. Okay. Now let's move to the sentence formation using some other personal pronouns with the same sentences. Also, we use like questions also. Let's say, okay, if I want to change this person, the subject to some other subject, for example, he asked. Can somebody try to translate this one?
Attadu.
Atharu adiganu.
Okay, continue. Anyone, no problem. Atadu adi.
Adiganu.
Here it will be adigadu because atadu, because here no is there. That's why we end with no ending. Here do is there. That's why we end with do. We don't say atadu adiganu. We say atadu adigadu. Okay. Let's say some other sentence, some other pronoun like they asked. Okay. Can somebody try to translate this one?
Varu adigamu.
Adigaru.
Always focus on this one. So
Varu adigaru.
yes,
Adigaru.
yes, now correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Adigaru.
Yeah. So this rule, we apply this rule only for the positive sentences. Negative sentences, irrespective of subject or gender, usually don't change anything. It will be same. Okay. Let's try. For example, she didn't ask. Can somebody try to translate?
Ame adiledu.
Same.
Adagaledu.
Same. We don't change anything in this structure. Only subject meaning will change. So adagaledu remains same in
అడగలేరు
negative form.
right.
We don't say like nenu adagalenu because here we are not using nu. It is ledu only. Did not, ledu only. So it is same. Let's say some others with some other subject like we didn't ask. Okay, now can somebody try to translate this one?
మీరు అడగలేరు
We means memo.
మేము
We means memo. Yeah, memo.
అడగలేరు
Yes. Adagaledu. Yes. Memo adagaledu. Yes. Correct. Andi. Let us see this one with a different subject. For example, let's see. You are asking. This one, make it singular.
మీరు
Okay, now can somebody try to translate?
మీరు అడగలేరు
The ending won't change. And adagaledu, it is same for
మీరు
negative
అడగలేరు
sentences.
మీరు
Not ru, ledu only.
మీరు
So,
అడగలేరు
yes, మీరు అడగలేదు. Yes.
మీరు
So
అడగ-
remember, for the negative sentences, nothing will change here. It is same for all the subjects. మీరు అడగలేదు, నేను అడగలేదు, ఆమె అడగలేదు, అతడు అడగలేదు. It won't change because it is negative sentence. Only for the positive sentences, we end with the sound like this one from the subject.
Sir, in singular, we will use nuvu, no?
నువ్వు
Yes.
అడుగుతూ ఉన్నావు.
Actually, this
నువ్వు
one
అడుగుతూ ఉన్నావు.
we can say nuvu. This is correct. Miru also you can use, but it shows respect, with respect. Okay, but the actual meaning of you is nuvu. Okay, miru adagaledu or nuvu adagaledu, both are correct. Okay.
Praveen garu, that sentence is you are asking, so it should be నువ్వు అడుగుతూ ఉన్నావు. That sentence.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was about to ask.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
positive.
This one adugutu now. Yes, adugutu. I was in negative mood, so I was translating in other direction. So adugutu unnavu. Okay. Unnavu. So let's use only this one, so we can have the proper ending. So I will delete this one from here. Nuvu adugutu unnavu. You are asking. Yes. Okay. Okay, let's try with some other. This one. You. No. You. We are asking. Okay. Now, can somebody try to translate?
మేము అడుగుతూ ఉన్నాము. మేము అడుగుతూ ఉన్నాము.
Yes, it is correct. Okay. Okay, let's change this one. I am not asking with some other subject. So let's say they are not asking. Okay. Can somebody try to translate?
వారు అడిగారు లేరు
It is same. It is same.
వారు అడిగారు
అడగదు
లేరు
Adagadam, it is same like the previous one. For the negative sentences, we don't change the ending part as per the subject. Okay, so it is only adagadam ledu. Okay. Okay. Now I will ask or I ask. Let's use this one with some other subject. For example, she will ask or she asks. Okay. Can somebody try to translate this one? You can see the previous one, then change.
ఆమె అడిగాను
Ame.
ఆమె
Here,
అడిగాను
no.
ఆమె
Here,
అడిగానే
yeah. Actually,
అడుగుతుంది. Last time
yes,
she means
adugutundi is
adi,
correct.
idi we took. So last word is the. So
Yes,
we'll be
you are
using
correct.
అడిగామే
So,
లేదు
no. Shanti garu, just check this. See this sentence. It will be like this. Ame adugutundi.
అడిగాను
No. Adugutundi. For subject, ame, we always end with the sound in these type of sentence. The. You focus on this the and add in the. The reason for taking this one is she means
ఆమె
ame or
Okay.
adi. Ame or adi. Okay. So there are some other meanings also like me idi, but we will learn later. So here focus here adi. But this adi word we don't use in formal language. We use like informal and just casual conversation to talk about a child or very close person. But usually we don't see, it doesn't show respect. That's the reason we always, most of the times we use ame. Okay. So ame, but we don't use this one to conjugate. We use this sound the. So I'll put this one in some other color so you can easily understand. So this one, the, we end here, the. Ame adugutundi, that is the reason. For others, you can easily catch because అడుగుతాడు, అతడు అడుగుతాడు, నేను అడుగుతాను, వారు అడుగుతారు, like that you can make change. But when there is a subject she, ఆమె, we end the based on the other meaning, that is adi. Okay, but the reason for not using adi is here adi is like it doesn't show respect. That's why we don't use much. It is used only to talk about a child, girl, like that, or close friend, like that. Okay. Now let us see. I will not ask with some other subject. Okay. Now I will change the subject to he. He will not ask. Okay. Can somebody try to translate this one?
అతడు అడగుడు అతడు అడగడు లేదు
I will not ask. Atadu adagadu.
అతడు అడగడు లేదు
Ledu, it is not necessary for future tense. So ledu, it is required only for the present continuous tense and past tense. For future tense, we always end with like nu only. Adaganu, tinanu, vellanu, ranu, chadavanu, like that. Okay. Let's try with some other subject also. So you will have good practice. Okay. Now let's take they will not ask. Okay. Can somebody try to translate this one?
వారు అడగరు. అడగరు.
Yes.
అడగరు.
Yes, correct. Varu adagaru. Varu adagaru. Okay. Now we have these sentences. Okay. Now if you want to like change these sentences like a question, I'm not going to make all the sentences like question because it is very easy. I'll just tell you one trick. You can make the questions very easily. Okay. Let's try with this. I asked, for example, if you want to make this one as a question, like, did I ask? Okay. Can somebody try to translate this one?
నేను అడిగాను.
Question.
నేను అడిగానా
నేను అడిగానా? Yes. So did I ask? నేను అడిగానా? So This is normal positive sentence. I asked, past tense. Nenu adiganu. If you want to ask like a question, did I ask? It will be nenu adigana. So the difference is here. This is who ending. We just change this one to a ending from the positive sentence. Okay, let's try. Okay, let's try this one also. Okay, this one in question form, did he ask? Okay, now can somebody try to translate this one?
Athadu adigana.
It will be okay.
Atadu
Try it.
adigada. Huh?
Yes, correct. Athadu adigada. So you need to remember this one, then change who sound with a sound when you are making questions. Athadu adigada, like that. Okay, let's try with some other. Okay. Okay, let's try this one. I am not asking. Okay, so this one in question form. Am I not asking? Am I not? Okay. Am I not asking? Okay. Can somebody try to translate? Same rule. We apply same rule. We just change the end sound u to a sound, and it is from the previous sentence.
Nenu adagadam leda.
Yes, correct. So nenu adagadam leda. This will be the question form. Okay, because now you know the technique. Okay, whatever sentence is there in positive mode, okay, positive or negative mode, the same sentence, change that oo sound with ah sound when you are making questions. Okay, so during your practice time, what you can do, all these sentences, all these sentence structure apply for the new verbs listed here. Okay, so as I mentioned before, you can present those sentences in the next session, or if you are not attending, put them in the YouTube video comment section. So I'll make correct, so you will know the correct sentence structure. Then later on it will be easy for you to use in your daily conversations. Okay, now let us convert this one into question. Won't I? Okay, let's make short form. Won't I ask? Okay, can somebody try to translate this one? Apply the same rule as I explained.
Nenu adagana.
Nenu adagana. It sounds like this. Please repeat after me. Nenu adagana.
Nenu adagada. Adagana.
Adagana.
Ah, yes.
Nenu
Nenu
adagana.
adagana. Yes,
Adagana.
correct.
Nenu adagana.
Yes. So the end sound should be long vowel sound. Nenu adagana, like that.
Nenu
Here nenu.
adagana.
This one nenu adaganu becomes nenu adagana in the negative question form. Okay. So
Adagana.
yeah, let's try this one also. Then we will move to the next structure. In this, will they not? Will I not? Okay. Let's make this one also short form. Won't they ask? Won't they ask? Okay. So this one, can we try to translate?
Varu adagaru. Adagara.
Actually, in your pronunciation, here also I could hear long vowel sound. So here, no need long vowel sound. And
Okay.
only at the end, there should be long vowel sound. Please try again.
Garu.
Garu, Adagara. No.
Adi garu. Adagaru.
Adagara.
Let me read, then you repeat after me. Varu adagara.
Varu, Adagara.
Yes, now it is perfect. Okay. Varu adagara. Okay.
Varu, Adagara.
Yes. Okay. So now we covered most of the common like tenses. Now we will move to the different kind of structure. For example, I can ask, I don't ask. So those type of sentences. Pravindra Garu, shall we continue for 10-15 minutes more, or shall we end the session? I just need your.
I think it's good enough, Andy. We don't want to do too much in one session, especially because this
Okay,
is
fine.
absolute beginner level. Yes.
Yes. So yeah,
It will give them an opportunity to work with these structures.
Yeah. So again, I'm repeating. Just if you don't practice, you will not memorize. So you must practice. Homework is very, very important. Okay. So do the homework. What your homework is, just apply. There will be some mistakes, I know, but once you have the corrected sentence or edited sentence, so you will know that is wrong and this is correct. So next time when you will use correctly after finding the correct sentence. So what I'm suggesting, just make the sentences in for these verbs while applying the same structures. For example, read. So take here, I read, I read, Nenu chadivanu. Like that you make sentences. In general, it is we apply same rule, but for some of the verbs there will be little variations. So while correcting, you will understand. When I make the correction, you will understand where is the problem. Then you can use correctly next time. Okay. So thank you for joining today's session. We will meet
Thank you.
in the next session, next speaking practice session next week. Okay.
Praveen,
Thank
I
you,
just
sir.
wanted to highlight something important. Is that
Please.
we need to keep the sentences short like this with just a pronoun and the verb, because we are an absolute beginner level. Here,
Yes.
what we are trying to do is learn the structure. Once you get used to the pattern, you can start adding words to it. But at this stage, let's keep it simple, even in your homework practice. Keep it like how Praveen Gaur has done it. There's a method to what he's doing here.
Yes. So
Thanks,
as
Andy.
Garu
We really enjoyed
mentioned,
this.
do not make lengthy sentences. Just keep it like what I did here. Very short sentence. Only subject, verb. That's all. Later, when you learn these conjugations and all, you can keep adding new words. Not a problem. That we will do later.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, Andy. ధన్యవాదములు.
ధన్యవాదములండి. I am ending the session.
Thank you, sir.
ధన్యవాదములు అది.
ధన్యవాదములండి.
ధన్యవాదములు.